into this 15-minute morning flow. It's a great practice to do to start your day. Let's get started. Start at the top of your mat. Bring the fingers together at heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. So the first sun salutation that we're going to move through, inhale, flat back. Exhale, lower the hands to the mat. Walk the feet back. We're going to take our time just warming up the joints, the muscles, getting the breath going. Sometimes it takes a little bit to get into that flow, that groove. So start with some hip rolls here, warming up the hips, and then other way. Come back to center, tabletop position. Inhale, look up, belly to floor. Exhale, cat-cow. Do that a few more times, just to warm up the spine, bend through the elbows. And as you move into that cat position, exhale. As you look up, belly to floor, lift the tailbone, inhale, and then exhale. Go at your own pace. And then if you want, you can rock forward and back while you're moving through that movement. I like to move forward and back when I'm in cat position. Moving into a modified side plank. Inhale, reach the arm up overhead. And then exhale, lengthen the body. Come back to center, inhale. Exhale, place the palm down. Do that on the other side. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, come back to center. And then place the hand back on the mat. Sit back into child's pose. Wide knees here. Sit back in the heels. Press the elbows to the mat. Spread through the fingers. Again, kind of warming up the hips, the shoulders, as you breathe deeply. Inhale and then exhale. Move into a full child's pose here. Feeling a stretch in the armpits. Lengthen through the spine. Continuing to breathe. Come up onto all fours. We're going to move into a full plank. You can start in a modified plank if you're new to yoga. Modified plank is here. Full plank. Come onto your toes. Lift the knees. If you're in that modified plank position, just stay there. You can rest at any moment in child's pose. Or if you want to take it into more advanced or really warm up the core, inhale, come forward, and exhale back to start. We'll do that a few times. This is great core activation. It's a wonderful way to start your practice, building that internal heat that will help us stretch. Come back to regular plank, push back to downward facing dog. So it's our first downward facing dog of the day. So drop the knees, push away from the hands, and then straighten the legs. Once you are sure you can have that straight line from the hips to the shoulders down to the wrists, spread through the fingers, maybe waggle the hips side to side, and then begin to work on straightening the legs, maybe alternating heel lifts and heel drops. I like to call this Barbie feet. So if you lift both heels, you'll feel a stretch in the soles of the feet, and that's called Barbie feet. Drop the heels down, inhale, look up, bend through the knees, walk the left foot And then the right, hands just above the knees, flat back into curved spine. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, mountain pose. Exhale. We're going to move through that a little bit faster pace. 1 or 2 more times. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, little arch, back extension, into hip flexion here, to that forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, flat back, hands just above the knees. Exhale, round through the spine, walk the feet back. High plank or modified plank. Slowly lower down, bending at the elbows. As you exhale, place the elbows underneath the shoulders. Spread through the fingers. Inhale, lift slightly off the mat, or maybe you'll just stay right here. The point is to open up the chest as you continue to breathe. And then drop your chest to the mat. Place the hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale and exhale. Push back into downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, inhale, look forward, bend through the knees. Exhale, walk or jump the feet into that forward fold position. Inhale, flat back for a moment. Exhale, drop the head, neck, shoulders, round through the spine. Hang out here for a breath or two as you waggle the hips back and forth. Again, we're just warming up the body first thing in the morning, waking it up. Inhale, round through the spine, reach the arms up overhead, mountain pose, and come to that standing mountain pose. Place the hands on the hips here, and we'll move through a lunge series. So this is a great way to warm up the ankles, the knees, the hips. So just start here. I'll turn to the side. You don't need to move, but I'll turn and face you. So it's just like a jogging. We're jogging in place, but just alternating, lifting the heels off the mat, just to warm up the ankles, the calves. And from here, bring the left foot back into that lunge position and drop the knee down. Inhale and then exhale, press up. So first thing in the morning, joints are tight, might be a little stiff, but this dynamic movement, these dynamic stretches will help to build heat and warm up the body. So we're just doing 5 here. That's 4, and then we have 1 more, lower down, and then come up. Switch sides. It's just a basic lunge. Inhale, lower down, exhale, come up. Inhale, lower down, exhale. Fluid movement. And I like to add the arms to also warm up the shoulder socket, the deltoids, the upper back. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Very good. Bend the knees here and then bring the feet together. So we're in the chair position. We'll stay here for a moment and then come up to mountain. Inhale, exhale. We'll move through mountain, from mountain to chair. So from mountain pose, inhale, sweep the fingers to the floor, exhale, sit back into that chair. So a few things to keep in mind. You want to tuck the tailbone down, pull the navel up and in towards the spine. And we'll stay here for a few breaths just to build heat in the quadriceps. Chest is lifted and open. Inhale, and then on the exhale, hinging at the hips, straighten the legs, forward fold. Very good. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, walk or jump the feet back. High plank position. From high plank, we'll move to side plank. So this is full side plank. You can modify here by dropping the knee down or feet stacked on top of each other. Inhale, reach up. Building heat. Waking the body, preparing the body for a wonderful day. Come to that full plank. We'll move to the other side. Again, if you need to modify. 2 ways to modify. You can drop the knee down. It's going to work the obliques a lot less. If you do that modification, you can also just bring the foot in front of the leg like that. That's another way to modify. Or you can just stack the feet on top of each other. You get a little wobbly here, and that's fine. We're building core strength. This is one of the best isometric exercises for the side body, for your oblique muscles. Come back to high plank. From here, push back into downward facing dog. Lift the left leg. Inhale, leg up. And we'll do a few knee to chest 3 times. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, lengthen. Last time, bring the knee to the chest. Hold for a moment just to build some heat. And then place the foot down. Hip flexor stretch by dropping the knee. You can stay right here, or if you want to deepen the stretch, lift the chest. Tuck the back toes under. Chest is open. Reach the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, place the hand to the mat. Twist. Option to go deeper by lifting the knee. Reach the arms up. Deepen the twist on the exhale and lower the hips. On your next exhale, place the hand to the mat. Back knee comes down to the mat. Come up. Chest is open. Spine is straight. Flex that foot. Inhale and then exhale. Walk the hands towards the foot. Keep the chest open. Be mindful of your core. Pull the navel up and in. Draw the toes back as you fold forward. Deepen that hamstring stretch by drawing the toes towards the body. So that's called a dorsiflexion in the foot. Toes come to mat. Walk the hands up to the top of the mat. Extend the leg back. And then place the foot on the mat, other leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring the knee towards the chest. Inhale, lengthen knee to chest. We'll do that one more time. Inhale and exhale. Hold for a moment just to build some heat. Work on core strength. Place the foot on the mat. Go into that hip flexor stretch. Right here is where the hip flexor is. So as you bring the chest up and lean forward, feel that gentle pull. It should always be gentle, never forced. Reach the arms up overhead if you'd like to deepen. Inhale and then exhale. Right hand comes to right knee. Go into the twist. Lift that back leg if you want. If you want, extend the arm. And then bring the hand down. Drop that knee, straighten the leg. Hamstring stretch on this side, a little wobbly, that's okay. That's why we do yoga, so we can get better. Inhale. And exhale, walk the hands towards the foot. Work on drawing the hips back. Dorsiflexing that right foot, so drawing the toes in towards the shin. And then move into a lunge position. Bring the leg back. High plank to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, child's pose. Come to a seated position. That's your 15-minute morning flow. Thank you for joining me this morning. Inhale. Deep breath, exhale. Palms up. Open the eyes. Draw the shoulder blades together in that retraction. It's going to be a great day. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.